Hey, this is Acid Asylum. My name is Benny. I stream on Twitch normally. This is the first episode, I guess. Let's call it the first episode of my podcast. Name TBD, to be determined. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but it's gonna be something cool. Maybe like Acid's Corner or something. I don't know. That's lame. But I'll come up with something. So I wanted to try something. But the thing is, recently, like, I don't know, playing video games has just felt like a chore. Much like it doesn't feel like, especially streaming. It just feels like while I'm playing, it just feels like I'm kind of forcing myself to do it, and I don't want it to get like that. So I was thinking I could just talk. I like talking. I like talking. I like ranting. I got things to say, and maybe someone wants to listen. So I figured, why not? I don't think I'm gonna stream too long. Probably I don't know. I'm gonna until I run out of things to say, really. Um, but I just wanted to kind of just talk, just fucking talk about whatever. If anyone listens in chat, if anyone hops in chat and wants to talk about whatever, so be it. If not, then I'll just talk to myself. Oh my god, dude. Big thing I need to talk about, and I need to talk about this because this happened today. What the fuck is up with taxes, bro? I got my paycheck today, and I got that direct deposit. I'm not gonna go down to the bank and deposit a check like a peasant. Hell no. And I was super excited because rent's coming up. Rent's coming up, and I was like, all right, good. This paycheck's gonna get me the rent, and then I'm set. I don't have to worry. I get this paycheck, and I'm like, this is way less than I expected. Did I miss a day? Did I not go to work someday? Did I put in my hours wrong? What the fuck is going on? So I go on my work phone and I log into my little app, and that shows like my pay stubs and stuff, and it tells me, and I look at it, and I'm like, and everything's there. Everything is in black and white. Why they took out as much as they did, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, has it always been this much? Like, what the shit, man? Legit. What the actual shit? I'm sitting there. So, like, a good quarter of my check is deducted by federal taxes, vision insurance, medical insurance, dental insurance, the 401k, just everything. It took out like a quarter of my check. A good 1/4 of my check. Out the fucking door. Out the window. So, and I started thinking about, like, I get paid bi-weekly. That's 2 weeks. For those of you who don't know, I work 5 days a week. That's 10 days. 10 days I work. That means out of those 10 days, two and a half days of those are taken by the government and shit. That means if I clock in tomorrow, this weekend passes. If I clock in Monday, Tuesday, and then half of Wednesday, I'm pretty much working to pay the government what they take. That is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. But it pissed me off so much. I even talked to my supervisor. I was like, yo, is this normal? And she's like, well, you're not married. You don't have any kids. You're kind of going to get fucked in taxes. I was like, damn. And it sucks. But the thing is, like, I've worked this job for like 4 months now, and it's never been this bad. Like, I'm telling you guys, I feel like a good I know they take taxes. I mean, I'm 24. I know how taxes work. I know that they take it after every paycheck. I'm not an idiot. But it I don't know. This one really got me. But the fuck you gonna do? I heard someone once say that they made like a really good argument on like why taxation is theft, and I was like, oh, that sounds like revolution speak if you ask me. He was saying that like the legal definition of theft is taking someone's property against their will, obviously, without using the threat of or the act of violence or like incarceration, like free or taking someone's freedom, liberty, pretty much, which. And then he explained it. He's like, if you don't pay your tax? Pretty much, if you don't pay your taxes, what happens? The government takes you and they put you in jail. They're involuntarily, because no one wants to pay tax. Yeah, they're involuntarily taking your money with the threat of putting you in jail, of incarceration, of stealing your liberty, which According to this guy on the internet, which it's on the internet, but according to this guy, that is the legal definition of theft. So, ergo, taxation is theft. But anyways, speaking of someone who I feel like doesn't have to worry about this, let's talk about my good old buddy Jeff Bezos. Did y'all hear that this motherfucker went to space? Like 50 something years old. 50. I was always under the impression that you had to be in the top physical condition to go to space. I even saw a movie. This was a movie a while ago now that I think about it. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a movie where they sent a chimp up into space for some reason. What was that movie? Let me see if I can look that up. That was a weird ass movie now that I think about it. Movie where chimp goes to space. Look, someone else has looked it up. Ooh. Space chimps. Wow, I could have guessed that. Ham the Third. Andy Samberg. Wow. Andy Samberg is the voice of Ham. Is the grandson of the first chimpanzee who first blasted into outer space. That's right. And then the chimp, because his grandfather went to space, this chimp feels like he has a purpose. Something like that. Initial release August 28th, 2008 in Russia. That's interesting. Their budget was $37 million, and their box office, and they made $64.8 million. Okay, so it didn't go negative, but now I kind of want to watch Space Chimps. Where can I watch Space Chimps? Maybe I might have to watch it and give a review. Where can I watch Space Chimps? It's on YouTube for $3.99, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Vudu. Oh, you gotta pay for it. There's a sequel. There's a sequel to Space Chimps 2. Space Chimps. Space Chimps 2, Zartog Strikes Back. Cheeky Chimp comment wishes he was a fully fledged. Oh, okay. It looks like it probably wasn't a straight sequel as much as they got the rights and then ran with it or something probably. But where was I going with that? What was the point of me saying that shit about the movie? Oh, right. Yeah, in Space Chimps, they made the chimp go through a bunch of rigorous tests where they put him in a machine and they spin him with the force of 1,000 monsoons. Because they wanted to get him make sure he has the resistance to the gravitational pull, the G's or whatever. I don't fucking know. But they put the chimp in the fucking machine to make sure the chimp is physically healthy enough to go into space. But then Jeff Bezos can go up there with fucking 57-year-old, no hair, fucking looks like a twig, looks like he hasn't eaten right in a couple of years, no hair, fucking dude looks like a 57-year-old baby. That's what he looks like. And this motherfucker, because I guess he paid enough to skip those trials, is that what happened? He made his own rocket, which I guess makes sense. If you make your own rocket, you should be allowed to fucking take it into space. But at the same time, how come the government doesn't regulate that? If I made a fucking jetpack in my backyard, I don't think the government's going to be cool with me going, fucking riding around my city in my jetpack. Is that legal? Can I make my own jetpack? Is a homemade jetpack legal? Let's see. Sometimes Google's hit, sometimes Google's miss, man. They're trying to sell me jetpacks now, I guess. Jetpacks for sale 2020. Jetpack aviation. Shopping? Can I buy a jetpack? Wholesale jet. Oh, are these the ones that go over water? $2,800. Damn. Are these? Yeah, I think these might be the ones that blast water so you can float over water. But yeah, he went to space. I literally saw something that said he bought his way into becoming an astronaut. Which, don't get me wrong, that's awesome. That is, I listen. I'm not shitting on him. Everyone, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Jeff Bezos by any stretch of the imagination, but I can respect this dude, getting his money. He got his money up, not his funny up. And he said, "Hey, I want to go to space." What did the dude do? He went to space. People are over here. I gotta say, one thing I don't agree with is people are like, "Oh, the U.S. needs money. The world needs money. He should be focusing on the world's problems." It's like, all right, I get that to a certain degree. Like I get that maybe if the system was fair and he paid all his taxes, let's say every fair share, maybe he wouldn't have the money to be doing that stuff. But all I know is realistically, man, you ask me, I'm going to space too. If I had that money, I'm going to space too. I think he was selling the tickets on his rocket ship for like $21 million. Next time he goes to space, I'm there. But he yeah, man, if I had the money, I would fucking go. A lot of people, I feel like it's easy to say, it's Twitter. It's Twitter where I hear a lot of this, Twitter is very toxic. It's very, very toxic. I'll be the first to admit. But I heard all over Twitter people were like, "Oh, he's out there playing astronaut while the world is like, dude, you don't have, what is he worth, $194 billion or something like that. I guarantee you at that level, you can only do so much. I don't know, maybe not. I don't fucking know. All I know for sure is I don't know whether he was right in using it, whether he was wrong in using it to go to space, whether he should have donated the money, whether he it's even morally right that he is a billionaire. I don't know any of that. All I know is if that was me, I would have gone to space. I'm being dead honest. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I would have gone to space. What do you want me to say? I would have gone to space. I would have gone to space. And it's like, dude, isn't that kind of the point of becoming a billionaire? Like, here's the thing. I understand that a lot of people need help and a lot of people, there's a lot of problems up here. But don't you kind of need people that push the boundaries, Like if someone thinks like the limit is here, they push it a little bit farther to see. Like Elon Musk. Elon Musk, another billionaire. I think he's the second richest person in the world. Oh, let me get some water. This is fun, bro. I'm literally talking to myself. And I didn't expect this to be this fun. But he second richest or third, I don't know. I know they keep switching back and forth because nowadays it's based on like your stocks. If your stocks do good, you're richer. If they don't, you go down. Whatever. Point is, another rich asshole, billionaire. He's making his own city. My man is making his own city. I talked about it a while back. I don't remember what it was called. What was it called? Elon. It's like Stargate or Star City or something. Elon City in Texas. Starbase. That's what he's calling it. He's calling it Starbase. So he's making his own city. Like that's the type of shit you do when you're a billionaire. Not even a billionaire. I don't know how much this guy's worth. Akon. Does anyone remember Akon? The dude who, I'm so lonely, so very lonely. Akon net worth. Let me see. $80 million. Okay, that's nothing to shake a stick at. $80 million. That's fucking. I don't have $80 million. I'm pretty sure. Not a lot of people have $80 million. Relatively, I guess. But $80 million is nothing to shake a stick at. So it doesn't have to be billionaires, but Akon, I'm pretty sure I heard he's building his own village out in Africa. He I guess he got like a huge area of land, I guess. And he supply, or I don't maybe he didn't build his own village. I think he like improved a village, like a village where there was, he went and like gave them electricity, gave them water, put them on the grid pretty much, made it into a city. Took a village and made it into a city. I think. I'm not sure. I think that's how it worked. But pretty much, that's the type of shit. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but realistically, as a normal human being, you know, you're not gonna make all your money and then go and be like here, you know, just give it away. You're gonna want to do some things, and those things help humanity. They do. I feel like Jeff Bezos going to space. What do you guys think? We solve all the problems here, and then what? We just stay here? Don't you think we should, get up there, see what's going on, see what's going on in the neighborhood? Elon Musk building a city. I'm sure that city is gonna create bunch of jobs, and I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like I'm a fucking like one of those dick suckers that's like, oh, they're billionaires. Fuck them, dude. I know they do some shady shit to keep their money. No one's saying they're not. All I'm saying is, if they're gonna fucking have that much money, they might as well use it on some crazy shit. Cause what's worse? What would you be more pissed at? A motherfucker that has all that money and uses it to do cool shit, and like you get to see cool shit. You get to see a city built up from the ground up, or you get to see like that Loki. Did anyone catch Loki? Fucking classic Loki building the fucking city. Oh, that was dope. Loki was really good. Real quick sidebar, by the way they're opening up the Marvel multiverse, that shit blew my mind. When I watched Loki, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not huge into the comics. I do like them, and I know some comic things, but I've never read a comic. I mostly know the comics through like YouTube videos. I'll watch like people review the comics or talk about the comics or whatever. And so I wasn't really like I didn't really know much about the comics. So when that guy at the end, the He Who Remains or whatever, when he came up, and I was seeing him on the in the show, I was like, okay. I mean, I like his character. He's cool. He's funny. I like his vibe. His whole like, I don't give a fuck. I like his whole vibe. But I didn't really get what the fuck was going on. It wasn't until after the show when everyone on Twitter and Instagram was like, oh, I can't believe they introduced Kang the Conqueror. That was a Mortis. Oh my god. Shit. Spoiler alert. I should. I'm sorry. Sorry, But hey, it's all over Twitter and Instagram. It's been a week now. It's been more than a week. If you haven't seen it, that's on you. But, yeah, they opened up the multiverse, and apparently, like, he's gonna be the next huge villain. Like, he's gonna be the next Thanos. And I think that's fucking awesome. I am excited. I am real excited. This is gonna be a real fucking good, like, next couple of years for Marvel. But anyways, going back to it. Yeah, if you have that money, what would piss you off more? That these fuckers have all that money and do crazy shit like that and, like, see what can happen and push the boundaries and test what's possible? Or would you rather, like a Warren Buffett, some fucking 60-year-old dude is like the fourth richest person, and all you hear him talk about is what stocks he likes? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm into stocks, I'm into all that shit, but like, this motherfucker's gonna die, fourth richest person in the world. He already looks like death is knocking on his door. That dude does not look healthy, honestly. I don't know how else to put it. That dude looks like he's fighting. But yeah, you never hear, oh, Warren Buffett fucking is going up into space with his old fucking, imagine just the jowls fucking flapping as the rocket's going in, just fucking jowls everywhere, saliva going back. He falls asleep halfway through the ride. But you never hear, like, so I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna have that money, I prefer that you fucking, do crazy shit. Go fucking see if Mars can be inhabited. Go see if fucking the electric car, can take over fuel. I'm all with it. And if, even Bill Gates is another one. When have you ever heard of him doing something crazy? When have you heard of him, like, fucking, dude, explore the ocean, fucking go on a trip to the, well, probably not, because then you'll probably fuck it up. But I don't know. I was gonna say go on a trip to the Amazon, but then I don't know. But yeah, as far as that, to sum up everything all my fucking bullshit ranting, I think what they're doing is cool. I'm not. I don't support them. Like, dude, you know, do you? Like, you know, we all know you're kind of cheating the system. We all know the system is kind of in your favor to win. You know, it's not fair. It's not fair, but if I have to lose, I prefer to lose in that manner, you know? I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. But this was fucking fun. I think this is gonna be a new thing. I like this. Kind of like a podcast type like interactive. Like if someone was in chat, I would definitely talk. But if no one's here, you better believe I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna rant to myself. And yeah, this was kind of cool. If you see this on YouTube and you want to see more, follow me on Twitch at Acid Asylum. Also for both Twitch and YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Acid Asylum 18, TikTok Acid Asylum 18, Twitter Acid Asylum 18, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. I was trying to think of what else I had in the YouTube comments. If you have a name for the this podcast, drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. But on that note, I'm gonna call it. Thank you, everyone. This was cool. Catch you on the next episode.